Welcome back, and today we're talking about solving inequalities with addition and subtraction. These are one-step problems, kind of like we have right here. And if you're looking for multiplication and division, we're going to cover that in the next video, so you can skip to that if that's what you're looking for. Anyway, let's get started. What we need to do when we solve inequalities, you need to treat them like they were an equation. So all we're going to do is solve and graph these guys, but we treat this inequality sign as if it was an equal sign. So think of this as an equation when solving it, and then an inequality when graphing it. That's going to work for addition and subtraction. Multiplication and division do have a few more rules, but the main deal we need to understand today is we want to use inverse operations to isolate the variable. Okay. And that's, again, same concept we did last chapter. So we need to remember, we want to get the r by itself. So I need to remove the plus 15 from the left side. Opposite of plus 15 is minus 15. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. And treat this again like an equal sign. So I have to do something. If I do something to the left side of that sign, I have to do it also to the right side to keep the equation or inequality balanced or accurate. So we have r less than negative 5 minus 15 is negative 20. Boom. So there is our inequality sign. There's our answer. We just do a quick graph. So we have negative 21, negative 20, negative 19. I should have given myself some more space here. And if I want to graph this guy, r less than negative 20, I'm going to have an open circle. Less than goes to the left. Remember, we have the opening of the inequality sign faces the bigger side. So we know r is less than negative 20. All right, let me do one more right here. I think I got the space for that. How about we go negative 5 plus x less than 3. Okie dokie. We are going to get the x by itself. So I'm going to add 5 both sides. And I have x is less than 8. Quick graph. I have my open circle at 8 because we have just a less than sign. We don't have a less than or equals to. And then less than, of course, goes to the left. Boom. There we go. You know what? Let me show you one other thing. Do it right here. Look at that. This one situation I want you to be aware of is this. 15 less than or equal to x plus 17. This problem confuses some students. And I'll show you why. We want to get our x by itself, so we minus 17 both sides. Classic algebra. Now we have negative 2 is less than or equal to x. I'm going to circle that. Now, if I say graph this, we have to remember how to read this situation right here. We need to know how to read this. Okay. We know we have a closed circle at negative 2. That's pretty smooth. We can do that. I'll do this in blue. Closed circle, negative 2. All right. Which way do we go? Well, this is where it comes down to reading this and truly understanding what this is saying. This statement is, we're going to start from the variable. The variable is greater than or equal to negative 2. Because we're reading it and not just looking at this and trying to figure out what it is, if we read it, we can remember, x is greater than, greater goes to the right. Boom. So we want to go to the right. There we go. Some people will get confused because they'll try to learn a trick about the direction of that inequality sign. I don't think that's the best way to do these. I think the best way to figure out how to graph these guys is to figure out, what does this actually mean? This means the variable is greater than or equal to negative 2. And if we can get used to reading this, the graphs are going to be a snap. All right. Thanks for watching. And we're going to get into multiplication and division in the next video. And the multiplication and division do add